Here's the legal explanation for what happened with Hunter Biden's plea deal. This is procedural and not political. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're charged with a crime, most of the time the prosecutor is going to want to work out some kind of plea deal arrangement. It's beneficial to both sides. What happened yesterday is that both sides went in front of the judge and said, here's the deal we've worked out. And the judge said, I'm not accepting this. It's literally a lawyer's worst nightmare. Even if you work out a deal with the prosecutor, the judge can always reject the plea deal. They get the final say. And after 2 hours of questioning yesterday about the plea deal, that's what she did. When that happens, you will automatically see someone change their guilty plea to a not guilty plea, and that's just a procedural thing. It won't be used against them later. And the reason she was not accepting this plea deal is because it had constitutional issues, which I think is because they're trying to be really creative and carve out a period of time because there are ongoing investigations and he's still being prosecuted for other things. This deal has been widely criticized as being a sweetheart deal because of the charges involved, and this happening does not mean there will be no deal. It just means that the parties have to come back on another court date and explain to the judge either a new deal with provisions she won't be concerned about, or the constitutional analysis for why the old deal is okay and should go through. Sometimes these judges just want a little more of a safety net, especially if the deal is really unique or could be questionable in parts, and so they just want you to submit it with a memo with all the relevant case law, which will show that they're allowed to accept that deal. So I think that's probably what we're going to see happen. This is just my opinion on the procedural part of what we saw yesterday.